Hey TikTok, it is Tuesday and I'm here. I think two of the bedrocks of my very existence can be summed up in two basic rules. One, make your bed. Two, put on your makeup. Anything after that. So here is, I'm going to do a very simple 3-card reading with oracle cards. It's going to be a past, present, and future situation. So take what you like, leave the rest. But if you are here, chances are there's something here for you. So let's see what the cards have to say today. You know, when they want to fall out a whole lot at once, it's, you know, it's a little chaos. And oh my God. Okay. Well, so they did come tumbling out. Okay, so you've had a situation that just went wrong. It just went south. It did not work out. This is the Destiny card reversed. You know, it feels like there was a lot of karma in it. There was a lot of karma in it. There was a charge to it, a freight to it. It was important. It had a lot of momentum behind it, good and bad. There was a lot of energy to it, and so when it didn't work out, when it went south, when it got blocked, when there was just like too much of a log jam to have it, it was a big deal. It was a very big deal for you. And really hard to kind of digest and really hard to understand. If you are one who tries to make sense of things with your mind, you know, you found that your mind was circling around it. And that's what happened. So, and it hasn't really stopped reverberating with you. And it feels though like somehow you're coming to some kind of a peace with it in the present. This is you know, the name of this card is awareness. It's another card for, say, the Magician card. You know, you're trying to bring all of your tools that you have, all of your ways of understanding and healing and moving forward and pulling the pieces together so that nothing is wasted. You know, you're trying to just gain a sense of it. And my sense is that actually somehow in the ethers with this person, there is something going on that is actually shared, transmitted, understood. It may not be, it's not like coming across a billboard. It's not like a Goodyear blimp going across your computer screen or over your wall or, you know, with some big giant message. But it feels to me like the two of you, you're still aware of each other. You're not communicating, but you are, there's an awareness between you, and that really, for one reason or another, it's the circle, it seems to be a little bit, for the moment, it seems to be almost kind of indestructible. It's just like impermeable. It's, you can't really get rid of it, and you can't even blame yourself for being obsessive, even if you may be obsessive. It's just something else. And the future, you know, is, there's a kind of, and I can't say really what it is, but there is a healing. There is a renewal at the very least inside of you. There's some kind of I mean, this is such a beautiful card. This is another card for the ace. It would be the Ace of Cups in another deck. It's like a gestation. It won't always, you know, if this is something that ended savagely, cruelly, difficultly, for whatever reason, it won't always be this way, which doesn't even necessarily mean that you will be back in contact with that person, but you will find, you will be given a kind of healing peace coming within you, coming through you, coming through your spirit. I mean, these are, you know, this is a heart card, but this is a kind of a spiritual card also. It's like a kind of flow. You won't always feel so burnt up, you know, crinkled. Um, yeah. So that's what I got. You know, things, there's a way that it's going to come around. Now, I'm not seeing a card of, you know, coming around necessarily in the third dimension, in the 3D, although if it did, how wonderful, how exquisite, how blessed. But the short version is, you know, inside of you, that place of love, where love really issues from, you know, that place within you that gives you something. There's no boyfriend, there's no girlfriend, there's no phone conversation, there's no sexual act, there's nothing that can quite equate to when that wellspring opens up on your insides towards yourself, because you've sat and you've felt and you've wept and you've allowed and you've processed, and then love begins, and then things shift in the ethers, and sometimes they shift in the physical world. So there you have it. And one day at a time here, with one day at a time. So I think this might be my worst day of COVID, and the hell with it. A little aspirin, and God is good. Go ye forth. Be blessed, and I'll see you back here either tomorrow or the next day. All right.